This is a demonstration of the new SLP Post Office demo that is being run by the Permissionless Software Foundation. So, real quick, we've got two people, Alice and Bob. Alice is here on the left, Bob's on the right. She just discovered this really cool organization called the Permissionless Software Foundation at psfoundation.cash, and she bought herself a few of the PSF tokens because she was so impressed with the way this community is being run. So that's the setting here. So Alice, who is a newbie and is not very familiar with the concepts behind Bitcoin Cash, like miner fees, or let's say she didn't buy some. Let's say a friend gave them to her who was not very newbie friendly. And so here she is. She went to wallet.fullstack.cash. She figured out enough with her friend to get her SLP address and receive some tokens. She goes to her tokens. She can see that the PSF tokens arrived. She's got 10 of them. But notice that she's got no Bitcoin Cash in her wallet. And then she's talking to her friend Bob, and she's like, yeah, I don't really know what this is, but I have some tokens. Can I give some to you? And Bob's like, yeah, I'd love to try this out. This web app is so cool, wallet.fullstack.cash. Why don't you send me some of these tokens? Here's my simple ledger address. Now, normally, Alice would not be able to send Bob her tokens because she doesn't have any Bitcoin Cash to pay the miner fees. But if you go down to Configure and go to Post Office, it'll be automatically filled in with the Permissionless Software Foundation Post Office, which is actually running at fullstack.cash. And so when she goes to her tokens to send Bob some tokens, she can go send, enter in his address. Let's say she wants to send him 3 tokens. Then she can click this toggle button that says enable, and she'll be able to pay 0.08 PSF tokens in exchange for the miner fees. So right now, Alice's wallet was negotiating with the server. The transaction was broadcasted. And now if Bob goes to his wallet, or goes to his tokens in his wallet, he now has 3 PSF tokens. Alice still has no Bitcoin Cash in her wallet. And Bob also has no Bitcoin Cash in his wallet, but they're free to send PSF tokens to anybody they want, and they can pay for postage with the PSF token. So what's going on here? That was the demo, and I had them shrunk down because even though this is a web app, it's designed for smartphones with screens of about these dimensions, so the app looks a lot better that way. So this is a play on Vin Armani's original Post Office. This is the new open source version that the SLP Foundation and the Permissionless Software Foundation have both funded and is now ready. And I'm going to show you where that code's at so that you can play with it and install your own post offices. Let me show you a little bit more behind the scenes of that web app that I just showed you. Wallet.fullstack.cash is a web wallet, and it's 100% open source, MIT licensed. I'm encouraging businesses and developers to take it and run with it and do with it what you will. And it's designed using a very modular approach. And this is what I want to communicate in this video for developers who might want to understand how it's constructed. The secret sauce here is in Gatsby IPFS web wallet. So this is a Gatsby app. And let me show you the code real quick. Why am I having such a hard time here? There we go. It's on GitHub under the Permissionless Software Foundation. There are several. So wallet.fullstack.cash, that's the repo for the web wallet I just demoed. BCH Wallet Plugin Post Office is a Gatsby plugin that enables the post office. It uses this minimal SLP wallet web, which is an NPM JavaScript library that's compiled for use in web apps. And it's talking to this Simple Ledger post office server, which if you go to post-office.fullstack.cash, this is what the wallet's talking to. This is how it's getting the postage information. And there's several pieces of software here. And as far as the front end app is concerned, this makes use of the Gatsby IPFS web wallet, which is the core wallet engine. And then we have this BCH wallet starter, which is a repository, which is a Gatsby starter that uses this plugin. And then the BCH plugin post office is another Gatsby plugin that enables the post office functionality. Everything's pretty rough. The demo I just gave was kind of clunky. They're getting better, but it's functional, and I wanted to share this with the developer community. But anyways, these three repositories all come together to generate the actual app, which is wallet.fullstack.cash. So if you want to fork this and create your own web wallet with post office functionality, this is how you're going to do it. And we at the Permissionless Software Foundation are working hard to crank out additional plugins, just like the post office one. The next one I think we're going to come out with will be for end-to-end encrypted messaging and file sharing. You'll be able to pay a little Bitcoin Cash to host end-to-end encrypted messages and files on the IPFS network. I think that combined with the wallet is going to be a boon to the gray market and to merchant use, because you'll be able to securely communicate and then securely pay. And we're going to have a whole bunch of other plugins coming out that you can optionally add to your website. So we're taking the approach that anything that can be a plugin will be a plugin. So that's how it's put together. This is where the code's at. You just saw the raw awesomeness of sending tokens without Bitcoin Cash. And it's going to take the world by storm. Have fun.